Let's then speak about the political landscape and renewal for the party. You've been very vocal about where the party finds itself, but the question then also is, how does the party fix it? Because it almost seems that the party keeps on falling into the same trap over and over again.
A party which is a liberation organization ought to pause and say, well, here we are, we've now reached this point. So, meaning that the people now have a right to participate, where are they? You see? And I think this was one of the most serious omissions on the part of the liberation organizations.
Actually, that takes me to one of the tweets that came through. We send out a tweet asking people what questions they'd like to ask from you. And one of those questions come from Balisa, who says, has Motlanthe approached any structures of the ANC to engage them on their current challenges? Has he engaged the ANC Veterans Collective? As it appears, they all share common, similar concerns. Perhaps they can discuss solutions and propose these to the ANC.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there's an agreement with the Veterans League that, post the elections, they will specifically engage in discussions about the meaning of renewal and how and the method of, bringing it about.
Some of the other concerns that has been raised by people on Twitter is, do you really mean it when you say that part of the ANC's renewal process would have to be the party losing governance and then reflecting and then coming back to the people and say, here we are a renewed party, this is what we are offering?
What I said actually in 2017 was that the ANC was going into an elective conference. And I said, that's an opportunity for the ANC to reflect and really, renew itself. But I said it would call for serious courage, to take real courage to do that honestly and openly. And if it fails to do that, it may actually take a situation where they hit rock bottom, such as losing elections, for a penny to drop, for people to understand that, wait a minute, we need to reflect here. That's how I couched it. Now, the question that has to be asked is, was that opportunity embraced and utilized for deep reflection or not? That's the question that has to be engaged with.
And what's your answer?
Because now you have all the issues around the lists and so on. And you have the dilemma that faces voters. President Ramaphosa is clearly someone they would love to vote for and get him to continue. But the electoral system says the only way open to do that is to vote for the ANC. And they have all these questions about the ANC. So there's a conundrum there.
If you look at the ANC system when it comes to the premier candidate, is that you vote in election, you don't know who the premier candidate is, and you only find out after the first NEC meeting that this is what the ANC has decided, this will be the person who will be the candidate, or this is rather the person that will be the premier deployee of the party.
Well, the ANC has an internal system of how to select, premiers. A province is allowed to present 3 names to the National Executive Committee, and the National Executive Committee would then choose one from that 3. But, the system is also open to manipulation because in some provinces, they submit 3 names, one who stands out and 2 who are weak, so that the 2 automatically disqualified. And if you test them by selecting one of the poor ones, they protest vehemently that no, you can't be serious. Meanwhile, so it's also open to manipulation in that way. Systems must be designed with rogue presidents in mind.